what's going on? Why am I just ignoring these bunnies?
Welcome back to Deer Valley Homestead with me, Andy. This week we have a really cool video for you. I'm going to take you through the rabbit breeding process, all the way from putting the rabbits together for the first time,
There you go,
the second time, how to check if they're pregnant, some of the actions they're going to take just before they give birth. We'll show you the babies just after they're born, and we'll show you them again at 14 days.
So, as you know, we always bring the lady to the boy. So this is the boy, and Oreo is the lucky lady. Alright, there you go.
What I'm looking for with this initial breeding is at least 2 successful breeds. And you will know a successful breeding when you see it, as the male will fall off sideways. When you bring 2 rabbits together for the first time, this circling activity is a pretty good indication that they're going to get along okay. But you do want to watch them pretty closely. Sometimes they will start to fight. You want to remove them from each other as quickly as possible. In this case, Mr. Brown has already bred this year, and Oreo bred with us last year. So they are both mediumly experienced rabbits.
Should be more of a fall off. He hasn't done his job yet. Okay. Now he's done his job. Well, that was fast, buddy. Okay, so once they've had 2 goes like that, I will split them up, put them back to their respective cages, and I will get the next 2 who are going to breed, which is Mr. Grey and Mum's favourite.
It has just occurred to me, watching this, the obvious connotations of the name Mr. Grey. It does, however, just happen to be a coincidence. We gave him that name because he was grey and because he's a guy.
No, buddy. That's the wrong way. You're going to poke her eye out. No, turn around. She's never been pregnant before. He has been a dad before. It may be that she doesn't know what to do, but he does. It really does only take them a second or 2. So given that he fell off, that's a pretty good indication that mission is complete. And there's my kitty, who thinks he wants to hunt a rabbit. He's tried before, and he knows that they can hurt him. We will leave these 2 in here and watch them 1 or 2 more times, and then we will split them up again. It's the wrong way, buddy. Okay, Mr. Grey. Let's leave the lady to eat some grass. And let's put you back on. So it is now a couple of hours later. In fact, it's late evening. So we will let Mr. Grey have another go. He seems keen. Other way, but so there you have it. We do this extra on just to make sure, and it seems like they're about to start fighting, so I will get ready to separate them just in case. Why are you thumping your feet, buddy? She was nice to you. First little bit of fighting, you're getting split apart, okay? First time, first little bit. Alright, buddy, I'm going to split you up. You've got 2 more to come in here. There you go, sweetie. There's your grass. There's your girlfriend. That's maybe a loose term. Doesn't waste much time, does he? Oreo had a bunch of babies last year, and Mr. Brown here, I'm going to call that a hug. Mr. Brown here is currently the father to Diablo's babies. No, buddy, that's the face. There you go. Well, almost there you go. No, no, no. Turn around. Yes. No. There we go. Right, well done, buddy. So that is it. Our rabbits are bred. We will come back to you in a week's time with our pregnancy test with different rabbits. But, you know, it happens. Good morning. It is day 6. So you've seen us breed the rabbits. And now, 6 days later, we're effectively going to pregnancy test our rabbits. The way we do that is we put the pairs back together and watch what happens. If our males, our bucks, try and jump on the ladies, and the ladies accept, then they probably weren't pregnant. And if they don't accept, then they're pregnant. So we have our grey rabbit, our new buck, down here. Hey buddy, you're okay. And he is going to be breeding with Stiga. Hello Stiga. How are you? So, as simple as that. Put them together and see what happens. There's our boy and our Stiga together. Stiga's more interested in the grass. What about you, Mr. Grey? So you see how she's running away. That's a pretty good indicator to me that she's already pregnant. I'll give them 2 minutes just to make sure that continues. So you see, she's completely uninterested in being bred. She knows she's pregnant. Alright, that's enough for those two. We know you're strong, okay? There's no need to get too scratchy. Now, our next two are this beautiful brown buck and Diablo, who is busy chilling. And again, they've already bred. They bred 6 days ago. So this is really just a pregnancy test. You guys couldn't give me 5 minutes? The guineas everywhere. So we're hoping for the same kind of activity as we got before. If she runs away from him and is completely uninterested. He, of course, being a boy, he's always interested. Hey. Oh. Forgot to close it up. Well, there you go, Diablo. That was a good way to get out of the situation. So, there you have it. She's pretty obviously uninterested. Both rabbits pregnant. At least we think both rabbits are pregnant now. Can never be 100% sure. We will come back to you in 3 weeks. Oh, and my guineas. So there you have it. We have 2 pregnant does. About another 21, 23 days, we should have some babies to show you. Stiga here is now 28 days pregnant. That means any time in the next 3 days she will give birth. She looks absolutely massive, so I have no idea how many kids she's going to have. Normally it would be between 6 and 12. 12 obviously being the high end. You look huge, lady. So she has her nesting box in there. I'm going to fill up some more hay today. When she's getting ready to give birth, normally about 12 hours before, she will start to pull all the fur out from her neck and make herself a nest in the nest box. And that's when we'll know that it's about to happen. So this is the second time having kits for Stiga. She had a bunch last year, and actually the brown one, who is the dad to Diablo's children, which we'll have a look at Diablo in a minute, is one of her babies, and the other rabbit down the end is also one of her babies. I've tried putting hay directly in the nest boxes before, but they generally pull it all out and then rearrange it how they want it, so now I just shove it all around and they can figure out themselves how they want it. Let's close you in, let's have a look at Diablo. Wonderful. Diablo here should also be 28 days pregnant. She's not normally quite as friendly as Stiga, but she's still a lovely rabbit. You've also got a lot wider since yesterday. So she's started to pull all the hay into her nest. Very loosely, she hasn't put any of her fur in yet. And give her a minute to calm down, and we'll come back when she sticks her head back out. Don't worry, we won't mess around with your nest that you've already made. We'll just give it to you up there, okay? So you can see she also has quite a big belly. Anytime in the next 24 to 72 hours, we will have a bunch of little kits in our nest boxes. Oh, you want some hay too, huh? This is one of Stiga's babies from last year. We will bring you back out here as soon as we have any action. I want to try and show you the hair pulling. I'm going to get the rest of these ladies some fresh hay. Good morning, it is day 29 and I have no idea what's happened yet. Judging by the amount of activity from these two, absolutely nothing. But you, Diablo? Okay, no nesting. What about you, Stiggy? Any babies for us today? So no fur pulling, no nesting. We have another day or two to go yet. Okay, I just came out to check on Stiga. This is day 29 in the evening, and she has started to pull some fur. So that'll be coming from under her neck in here. It's not always easy to see it, but if Stiga comes to me, Stiga! Sometimes they end up with almost bald patches under there. And so she has started some nesting work. Devil over here has not started. There's no real fur or any of that. It's also Devil's first pregnancy, so in my limited experience, they tend to be a little bit slower on the first pregnancy. It takes them a little bit longer and they don't pull the hair until the last minute. So there you have it. That is the evening of day 29. So she was bred, I don't know, 29 days and 2 hours ago, something like that. And she is nearly ready. When we check in the morning or later on tonight, we might well have a few kits. Good morning. It is day 30 and we have no sign of any babies. Just the same as yesterday. Stiga has made a small nest and pulled a little bit of fur, but no babies yet. Everyone else is just eating breakfast. And my chicken just jumped in. Okay, let me get rid of some chickens. I'll show you tonight, we'll see. It's more likely that the babies are born overnight, so it will probably now be tomorrow morning, but you never know. Okay, lunchtime day 30. Stiga, you have any babies yet? Oh, nesting, but no. And what about Oreo? Diablo. What about Diablo? Have you started to pull any fur? No. Okay, day 30 in the evening, and this young lady has started to pull fur. Well done, Diablo. She's got it everywhere, of course, but... Oh, you're covered in fur, huh? Do you have any babies in there? I'm not gonna make you move. Well done, Diablo. What about you, Stiggy? You haven't pulled any more fur, and there's no babies in there, so to do some more preparations. Okay, it's day 30 in the evening, and this is Diablo. She is not even coming out to get her food. She has pulled fur. By the looks of her heartbeat and the way she's going, I think she might be the first to provide some young ones. Okay, it is early morning on day 31, so our most likely time for there to be some little babies in here. I'll put the rabbits food, and let's see, did they make us some babies last night? Hello, Diablo. You look decidedly smaller. I'm gonna say there's probably some babies in there. In fact, I'm sure there's some babies in there. I won't touch it or interfere with it because that's the wrong thing to do. But there are definitely some babies in there. She definitely looks a lot smaller. Congratulations, Diablo! First time, Mum. Did you make us babies? Oh, I don't think you have. Wow. So Stiga pulled all her fur first, but Diablo has delivered the goods first. Okay, so there we have it. Diablo has babies. Stiga, not yet. So today is day 31, so it's about 30 days, 12 hours since they bred. And somewhere in this side we have Stiga, who I believe has also dropped her baby since this morning. You can see she looks a lot smaller, and I can see that it's full of fur and hay. I don't know if I can see any babies, the sun's on the camera, so very hard to say. But I can see just a little bit of fur moving around every now and then. See just a little bit of movement, so I know there's some babies in there. And again, I will not open the nest, check or do anything until I see the babies come out on their own. Well done, Stiggy. Well done. It is now day 5 since these bunnies were born, and I still haven't seen them. I haven't touched them, I haven't looked at them, and I don't know how many's in there. And this is quite important. Morning, Diablo. You can see a little bit of movement. I saw some fur moving. So why haven't I looked? What's going on? Why am I just ignoring these bunnies? It is the hardest thing to do once your new baby bunnies are born. All you want to do is have a look, count how many did we get, what's going on with them, are they healthy, what color patterns do they have? And I don't know the exact reason. People will tell you it's because you put scent on them, you put too much stress on them, the mums will reject them, they'll get too cold. There's all sorts of reasons that people give. I don't know which one of those is correct. What I do know is that every time I have interfered with a nest when it was less than 10 days old, I've had a problem afterwards. So while it's hard, all I do now is completely ignore them for the first 10 days. I make sure the mum's well fed, plenty of water, all the usual things that you would do anyway, and I just leave them alone. Don't touch them, I don't play with them, I don't try and count them. We might as well take a look at Stiga while we're here. Morning, Stiga. Stiga's babies are somewhere in here. So you can maybe just see the fur of the nest moving around a little bit. So we know that they're in there. But like I say, once your new babies are born, just don't interfere with them. Leave them be. Fair warning, it is windy. It's day 11 or 12, I can't quite remember which one. It is time to have a look at our baby bunnies. Okay, well, sorry about the noise. how it is. Somewhere in here we have some baby bunnies. Hello. Hello. So they should all have their eyes open from day 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see a light brown and white, black and white. What are you? You're like a light brown, and you're a darker brown, huh? Let's have a look. Oh, these guys are big. So that is baby bunny day 11. All right, buddy, all right. In you go. How cute are they? Okay, Stinger babies, reveal yourselves. 1. Hello, cutie. Hello. 1. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I was hoping for maybe one more than that, but okay. So we have, oh, you're pretty. Let's see who we have here. Oh yes, you are very pretty. Look at this little grey number. Hello. Okay. You're very pretty. Okay, there's one. This one's grey and white like his mama, or her mama. How cute are you? Huh? Day 11, we have 10 babies between the 2 litters. It's pretty exciting. It's fairly standard for our rabbits to be between 4 and 6. And that's just because they're much bigger rabbits. Okay, so there you have it. That is the cute babies. We have 10. So this lot are now 17 days old. And they're just more and more active every day. They've started to eat a little bit of hay every now and then. I've seen one of them at the water bowl. These rabbits are a little bit slower than smaller rabbits. They take a little bit longer to develop. You can't eat it either, Stiga. So every day they get a little bit more active, and in about a week's time they will be going insane, running around everywhere, and we won't be able to stop them. Not that we want to stop them, but you know what I mean. You can see someone eating a little bit of hay in the back there. Would you like to try some grass?
That's it for this week. I hope you found the video useful. We'll be back next week with a whole nother video. Hopefully it will finally be the chicken house video. Don't forget to leave some comments down below, like, subscribe, and we will catch you all on the next one.